As the sun rises today, casting its golden light across the globe, the world finds itself at a crossroads marked by tension, resilience, and reflection. The Middle East, once again, captures our attention with a dramatic sequence of events that underscore the fragile balance of power and the complexities of regional conflict. Iran, in a bold move it has dubbed Operation True Promise 3, has launched missile and drone strikes targeting cities in Israel. This action is framed as retaliation for recent U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, a tit-for-tat that echoes through the chambers of international diplomacy. Israel, responding swiftly, activated its defense systems and urged its citizens to seek shelter, a stark reminder of how swiftly the shadows of war can stretch over everyday life. Amid these turbulent developments, Iran's foreign minister traveled to Moscow, seeking dialogue with President Putin as Russia vocally condemned the U.S. strikes, branding them unprovoked aggression, and reaffirming its steadfast support for Tehran. This intricate dance of alliances and antagonisms reveals a world where power is both showcased and challenged, and where every missile launched reverberates far beyond the immediate blast zones. Turning our gaze westward, the halls of power in Europe are abuzz with a historic pledge from NATO leaders. The alliance is poised to agree on increasing defense spending, urging member nations to allocate 5% of their gross domestic product toward defense efforts. This marks a significant shift, signaling a readiness to bolster collective security in a world that seems increasingly unpredictable. Yet this commitment is nuanced, as the increase will not apply uniformly across all members, reflecting the varied political and economic landscapes within the alliance itself. Here lies a powerful testimony to the ongoing evolution of global security partnerships, where unity is balanced with pragmatism and ambition is tempered by reality. Meanwhile, nature has its own narrative unfolding on the Greek island of Chios, where firefighters bravely battle a major wildfire threatening communities and ecosystems alike. Evacuation notices issued near the island's main town speak to the seriousness of the blaze, a vivid reminder of climate's relentless grip on our planet. This is not just a local emergency, but a chapter in the broader story of environmental change that affects us all. Greece's fiery ordeal is mirrored by a sobering report from the World Meteorological Organization, which highlights that Asia is warming nearly twice as fast as the global average. The year 2024 is poised to be one of the warmest on record, with heat waves and rising ocean temperatures disrupting economies and ecosystems across a vast continent. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, but a present reality, demanding urgent and collective action. In the midst of these urgent crises, the world also pauses to remember. Okinawa, the site of one of the fiercest battles of World War II, marked the 80th anniversary of the conflict's end on its soil. The island's pledge to share its tragic history serves as a solemn reminder of the costs of war and the enduring value of memory in shaping a peaceful future. This commemoration resonates deeply, especially when juxtaposed with the tragic news from Syria, where a bombing at a church has claimed 25 lives, eliciting condemnation from governments across the Middle East. These moments of remembrance and mourning remind us that the past and present are inseparably linked in our shared human experience. On a note of hope and human resilience, a Ukrainian journalist was released after more than 4 years in Russian custody in occupied Crimea. This long-awaited freedom brings a glimmer of light amid the ongoing tensions that continue to define Eastern Europe's landscape. It is a story of endurance and the enduring power of truth, underscored by the courage of those who risk everything in pursuit of it. Back in East Asia, South Korea is witnessing a historic break from tradition. President Lee Jae-myung has nominated a civilian, a 5-term liberal lawmaker, as defense minister, the first non-military appointee in 64 years. This shift is not just a change in personnel, but a profound statement on governance and civil-military relations in one of Asia's most dynamic democracies. It signals an embrace of new perspectives in the stewardship of defense and security, reflecting the evolving nature of leadership in a complex world. As these stories unfold, weaving together threads of conflict, climate, leadership, and remembrance, we are reminded of the interconnectedness that defines our era. Each headline, whether it speaks of missiles or memorials, wildfires or weather warnings, carries within it a deeper narrative about humanity's shared challenges and enduring hopes. It is a day rich with lessons and reflections, a moment to contemplate the forces that shape our world and our place within it. If these stories resonate with you, if you find yourself moved or curious, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe to join this conversation. Dive deeper into the details through the links in the description below. And please, share your thoughts. I'd love to hear how these global currents touch your own life and understanding. Together, we explore, we learn, and we grow. Thank you for listening, and stay thoughtful.